Hi guys! So I want to wish everyone happy Small Business Week. Woohoo! Happy Small Business Week. For those of you that don't know, I really want to talk about how small businesses affect our economy. I think a lot of times people don't realize just how much small businesses affect our economy. Small businesses are defined as any company that has less than 500 employees. So all us entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, small businesses, give yourself a pat on the back. Hug an entrepreneur today. Let them know you appreciate them working so hard for you. So let me go over some really good statistics with you because I love numbers and it makes me excited. But 30 million, there are more than 30 million small businesses in the USA. And with those 30 million businesses in the USA, they provide nearly half of the gross domestic product. More than one half of Americans are either in a small business, they work for a small business, or own a small business. So, like I said, I know we have a lot of political agendas and things like that are going on in our country. I'm not going to touch on that. But at the end of the day, let's all be thankful we have the opportunity to create a job. If you're having a hard time finding a job, maybe you need to find your passion and create a business and actually start working towards that. So if you're ever interested in doing that, reach out to us. We have a huge network of mentors and supporters and people that can help you get started. Everything from, step 1 to step 1500. So again, there's always that opportunity to do that. So you just have to take that moment, take it, seize it, and follow that passion you've been thinking about for a long time. I also want to let you know, entrepreneurs create 2/3 of the new jobs in the USA. So I always have this saying about voting with your money. And what that means is if you want things to change, if you want to do things differently, if you want to make a difference, one of the first things you can do is vote with your money. Because if you choose to shop at, store A versus store B, and maybe more than just one person makes that decision to shop at store A for X reason, store B will notice their drop in profits and they're either going to conform to what store A has, or they're going to go out of existence. So I say shop with your money because that is a really big way to vote and have power in this country. And people really don't think or take advantage of that power that they have. So always support your small local businesses. Always support your small entrepreneurs. I know sometimes, especially new entrepreneurs, are really big about bugging family and friends and support me in this and support me in that cause. And maybe you do support them. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like what they're selling. But at least give them encouragement because it is a hard job to be an entrepreneur because you wear many hats and, not everyone starts off a company with 50 employees. Sometimes it's one person acting as 50 different people. So even if you don't buy their products because maybe you don't like them necessarily, at least support them in saying, hey, thanks so much for sharing this. Let me share this with my group of people. Maybe there's someone in your group of people that would like to buy their products. Encourage them. Don't undervalue your connections, and we'll get to that too. But so back to small businesses. A, vote with your dollar. B, hug an entrepreneur. 50% of small businesses survive 5 years or more in business. Now, you always hear the other side of that statistic about how 50% of small businesses fail, but I like to see the positive. So if you're willing and determined, you can actually have a successful small business. And like I said, 50% or more survive 5+ years. They say if you can get past that 5-year hump, you'll be in business for life. And as an entrepreneur that has had a couple of different companies that I've started, I will definitely say they've made it to that 5-year mark and it's a considerable difference. So for those of you that are still working and are trying to work up to that level, keep working. Don't get discouraged. Work hard. Ask for help. Ask for mentors. So here's a great statistic. Are you ready for this, ladies? 99.9% of businesses that are women-owned are small businesses. So number 1, ladies, let's clap. Number 2, that shows you where our opportunities are. We talk about a glass ceiling. We talk about corporate structure. And I've even talked in colleges and a lot of new young college graduates, particularly females, are not necessarily educated on what's out there. The biggest way for you to get the most opportunity is to create it, right? So again, 99.9% of small businesses, no, I'm sorry, 99% of 99.9%. That's almost everything, literally. There's 0.1% that's holding on of women-owned businesses are small businesses. That's incredible to me. That tells me that there's huge opportunity in the sector for small businesses for women, because there obviously is a niche that women can thrive at. It's a niche where women are doing really well, and we're claiming our stake. Women-owned small businesses employ 7.3 million employees altogether. That's incredible. Again, let's clap for the ladies in the room. Now, gentlemen, don't be alarmed. You're still doing fantastic in the small business world. So small businesses represent 8 million minority-owned businesses, which is also fantastic. Again, a lot of minorities have some struggles to overcome in a corporate workforce, or may not be getting paid what they deserve. And when you create your own opportunity, now you have control over that. So minority-owned businesses is at an all-time high for their output. Last year, they generated, are you ready for this? $1.4 trillion in economic output. And that was from minority-owned businesses. And that's incredible. Are you kidding me? We are working hard out there, people. So again, hug an entrepreneur. We are working hard. So small businesses created more than 2.5 million jobs last year. So more than 2.5 million jobs were created by small businesses because you as a consumer voted with your dollar to support that small business, which is so, so, so important. So a couple of things. I know that Microsoft is doing a lot of events for small businesses, particularly for this week, because this is Small Business Week, but I know a lot of Microsoft stores are doing small business events all month long. So I would highly recommend you go to Microsoft.com, look up the closest store location to you, and it will have a button that says events. And you can see what the Microsoft store is offering. For us in the Atlanta area, May 9th from 11 to 1, they're doing a LinkedIn Lunch and Learn. They'll actually have free LinkedIn headshots. You don't have to do anything. It's a free workshop. You just come and show up. Great way for you to get your profile updated. Great way for you to network. And again, small businesses, we need to support each other as well. We need to not necessarily look at each other as competition, but more as collaborators. How can we support each other? So this is when I invite you to Circle of Firms. So if you don't already know what Circle of Firms is right now in Atlanta. And it is a business-to-business premier networking event in the Atlanta area. We usually have about 150 plus attendees, 20 to 25 exhibitors. We try to change out the exhibitors. We try to change out the attendees, so you're always getting new people that you get to see. We work really hard to create a great environment to foster networking and to foster collaboration and connection, which is a small business owner's bread and butter. At the end of the day, you want other small businesses to refer to you, and you want to be able to refer to other small businesses because you're only going to help each other. So Circle of Firms is going to be May the 16th, which is a Wednesday. It's from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at Atlanta Tech Village. And here's the great news. This month, to celebrate small businesses, we're going to be featuring as many Buckhead local area businesses as possible. And we've reduced our ticket price from $20 to $10. So the first 50 people that do the early bird special will get a $10 ticket, which is the lowest we've gone since we started the event. So take advantage of that really reduced ticket price. Again, that's for the first 50 people for the early bird special. So get on your computer, circleoffirms.com, buy that ticket now. But again, that's a great way. And if you're not in Atlanta, I want you to look at other networking events, specifically networking events that are business events. That's called business to business. Because again, you want to create a portfolio of small businesses that you want to work with, because you can't do everything by yourself. You need to have people that you can refer work out to, or maybe it's just not something you do. I have clients that ask me all the time to do XYZ, and I'm not good at XYZ. So I can say, you know what, that's not something I necessarily do, but here's a great person I recommend because I know and I trust them, because I've learned and I've met them through different networking events. Networking is crucial to being a small business. When you are a small business, you are a walking brand for your business. You're actually a billboard. You're literally the billboard. You didn't pay for the billboard space. It's right here. And that's where I come in. I actually teach you brand and image identity and how to create that billboard and what you want that billboard to say through your person, through your social media, through all of your web design, your logo design, everything. We want to be very concise in what we say. But you're a walking billboard. And the best way a billboard is seen is to be out there. I've never seen a billboard put inside somebody's home because nobody sees it, right? So the same thing with your business. Your business is not going to be seen as much if it's not being out there put in public. And yes, social media will help with that, but you still can't be that person that's doing just social media and staying in their house, because people really want to connect with you. They want to learn that authentic you, and they want to know they're doing business with you. That's the number one way to grow your business, is to create that trust and that knowledge of who you are. So people go, you know, I really know who that person is. I want to give my business to them versus another company, versus a big company that can maybe, you know, that's a big company. So again, happy Small Business Week. Everybody go hug an entrepreneur. If you know an entrepreneur, make sure to say, you know, thank you for your hard work. We really appreciate you. Support an entrepreneur. So vote with your money and support an entrepreneur. For those of you in Atlanta, make sure to check out the Microsoft event May 9th from 11 to 1. It's the LinkedIn Lunch and Learn. And then we have Circle of Firms that's going to be Wednesday, May 16th from 5:30 to 8 p.m. And I actually will be doing a social media strategy session at Microsoft on Thursday, May the 17th. So again, Thursday, May 17th from 10 to 1, I'll be doing a social media strategy session teaching you how to create your billboard in social media and what you want it to say, so that you're constantly getting out there in front of the audience you want to see, to be able to bring in new people and to be able to grow your business the way you want it to grow. So again, I'll put all these links in the video for you as well. Thank you so much for listening, and I really appreciate you. Have a great day.